So I am on the way to Manchester to run the Manchester Marathon, 26.2 miles of rafting around the streets of Manchester. This is PKS Runs, and I can't wait to share this whole experience with you. So welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am driving up to Manchester to run the Manchester Marathon tomorrow. I am so excited. I've got the family in the car with me. I've got my friend Bun in the car. So I've got my support team with me. So I would just say, if you enjoy these videos, please do smash the like button. Do subscribe to the channel, PKS Runs. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you will actually be notified every time there's a new video. It really, really does encourage me. Leave me a comment down below as well. It's lovely to hear from you, making new friends through this channel, so that's really fantastic. My plan is to look out for the 3-hour pacer, and I'm going to follow him, and I'm just going to try and hang on for as long as I can. I know that at the moment I could definitely do well under sub 130 for a half marathon. Whether I can maintain that pace over the marathon distance, yet to be decided. Realistically, I'd be really happy to go sub 3:15. It would be a dream to be sub 3. Incidentally, if I went sub 3:05, that's good for age qualification for London Marathon. So, you know, I've got a few different timing points there. I've got the gear, I've got the shoes, I've got the chicken leg shorts, I've got all my nutrition. So now I've just got to enjoy everything that tomorrow's going to hold. Well, we've arrived in Manchester, and Bern and I, here's Bern in the background there. We are just doing a very, very short run just to kind of loosen the legs. Feeling good about tomorrow. Bern isn't running tomorrow. He's going to be handing me drinks, energy gels. Well, I'll have the energy gels, but he'll be there handing me drinks. This is the end right here, the final training run before Manchester Marathon 2023. And I'm about to get the tram to Old Trafford, where the marathon starts. And I'm walking this way down the platform because there's a group of runners by the actual tram stop, and I'm feeling embarrassed. So evidently I haven't got over. I thought I'd be quite comfortable to do this in front of people, but evidently I'm not. So this is going to be interesting. So I've got the camera, and I'm going to keep this with me for the first few miles. I'm hoping that I'm going to pass this over to Laura and Bern at mile 4, and then maybe pick it up again towards the end. So really nervous, really nervous, but I've been to the toilet, that's the main thing. I've had my porridge, I've had some drinks, I'm ready. We had a massive pizza dinner last night, so hopefully the tram will be here soon. I can sit down, it's about half an hour into town, and yeah, then I'll be underway. So it all starts here. Doing an Instagram live. Here's the camera, here's the Insta. So really, runners only, runners only, it's runners only, it's runners only. None of you can past 10. Okay, can't get in after 10:30. Okay, we're fine, I'm doing all right. Okay, so I'm here with my new friend Calvern. Calvern, it is Calvern. Calvern just bought me a bottle of water and a banana. Where have you come from today?
I come from Africa. I'm a Zimbabwean living in South Africa. So this is my second marathon. I've been training for 5 months, and just looking to hit this out of the park. And I'm going for sub 3 hours, and hopefully it's going to be that way. But Paul's an amazing guy. Look out for him, follow him up on YouTube, and subscribe.
Yes! Thank you so much.
Go on, China.
We've got this, haven't we, mate?
We've got this. We've got to do this.
We're the sub 3 crew, we're hoping. Well,
cheers, man.
He looks like the real deal, but I'm hoping. All right. Calvin and I have just parted ways. He's gone off to drop his bag. I am now walking to the start line, where I'm hoping that I'll be able to drop my jumper
someone at the start line. There'll be a warm-up at some point. Just following the flow at this stage. So, yeah, all right. Hair's messed up now. It's a shame, but hey ho, can't have everything. So I've made another new friend just before the start line. This is Gav.
How's it going?
Gav has just told me that he is just stepped in to do his second marathon of the year. He's a friend of his has bailed, but you're raising some money, aren't you, Gav? So who are you raising money for?
That's right, yeah. So I set up a group on Facebook called Lads Advice, which is aimed at young men who might struggle to access support. And one of our members unfortunately took his life recently, last called Taylor Cole, who was 19. So we're raising money in his name for virus suicide prevention. We've raised 21,900 so far, and the target is £30,000. So this is one of the events that we're going to be doing. We've done Rome Marathon already. We did the David Goggins 4x48.
Oh, wow.
And we've got Mount Kenya, Kilimanjaro coming up. Last weekend was Ben Nevis. So yeah, keep the credits coming in and hopefully prevent further charities in the future. Sorry, to prevent further tragedies in the future.
Yeah. So how, where can we find you?
So Lads Advice on Facebook, it's the group, not the page. Lads_advice on Instagram, advice_lads on Twitter, and the Just Giving is justgiving.com/Chaz and Gav/Killing.
Amazing. And what time are you aiming for today?
Sub 4 hours, I'll be happy. Rome was 3 hours 39, so thereabouts.
Amazing. All right. Well, go smash it. Have a good one.
Nice one. Good to meet you, mate.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right. Well, this is it. Just doing a little bit of a very gentle jog to the start line with other runners from Red Wave, Red B, and just taking it very easy. Met some lovely people. So this is it. Hey, I mean, there's a little bit excessive this run. Well, I've done a mile by the time I get to the start, so it's interesting. Okay, we're moving to the start line now. Got a jump there in the cycling this. It's going to go to charity. Flying clothes. Okay, I'm at the start line.
2.5 minutes, we'll get this wave underway.
This is what it's all led up to, this moment here. All the training, all the hard work. Deep breaths. All the work has been done. Final count.
We are 5 seconds away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Making our way to the gate. Going to need to have my finger on the button to time starting now. So I was looking everywhere for the 3-hour pacer, and turns out it's just that. It's just come up from behind. I'll just keep an eye on him, and just at the end of the day, got to do my own thing here. Some great support out here today. None of them are cheering for me, but this guy might. Hello. What are you aiming for today? To finish. Still got the 3-hour guy in front of me, which is good. Not too worried about being right next to him at this stage. Just keep going, keep doing my own thing. Okay, just coming up to the 2-mile mark, which means I get to hand over the camera in 2 miles. Still with Mr. 3 Hour, so I'm feeling pretty good. Settled in nicely, breathing's comfortable, legs feel good. Okay, just coming up to mile 4. About to hand the camera back to Laura. Hopefully she's going to have a gel ready for me. She says she's on the right hand side of the road, so she said after a sweeping right hand turn, pacer just over there. We're currently running ahead of our time. Be able to ease off a little bit later. Scanning the horizon. Okay, keeping my eyes open here. Okay, I see them. Here's the support crew.
Come on, Tom! Come on, everyone else! Woo! Come on, you can do this! I see him! I see him! Woohoo! How you feeling? How you feeling?
Tired.
PKS! 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 Whoa! Yes! There he goes, the man who can.
Okay, so we didn't manage to do the handover of the GoPro during the race. My headphones died, which meant that I had no way to contact my support team. I am finished. I believe the time was 2:59. So feeling very happy with that. This is what we've been building up for on PKS Runs. This moment right here, that absolute joy of completing something. Yet to find out what my official time is, but I'll have a look at that. But suffice to say, I'm really happy. Yeah, thanks so much. Well, it's Monday morning. And yesterday I ran a marathon. Wow, oh my goodness, there is so much to talk about. I'm not going to try and do it in one video. So today is about just resting the legs, but at the same time kind of trying to keep them moving. Plenty of stretching, plenty of water, and yeah, can't believe it. 2 hours 59, 17 seconds. Dream come true, really is a dream come true. The 3 hour mark is the sort of holy grail, so I'm so thrilled that I've got there. Given the few weeks that I've had and the last few months, I'm just, yeah, beyond, absolutely beyond thrilled with that. And I think if I had to sum up how I feel today, she is doing a great job of it. Don't know what's going on there. Puppy, what's with your foot? What is it? You didn't run a marathon yesterday, did you? So, let's talk about the marathon experience, the crowds, the people. If you remember back to the very beginning of my series, one of the reasons that I said that I really dislike doing running events is just the people are overwhelming, and yeah, and well, I have to say, and one of the reasons that I wanted to do this was to really push myself beyond my comfort zone, out of my comfort zone, and gosh, I really did it, really did it. I was incredibly nervous, incredibly anxious, and I actually, yeah, so I think I recorded a video. I'm sure it will be in this video. I recorded a video with when I was at the station, and I was very embarrassed. You know, I felt really silly doing it, really kind of, yeah, just you know, was embarrassed to talk. And then I actually started talking to the guy on the train next to me, and that sort of eased my nerves a bit, and I pushed myself just to start recording, and actually ended up chatting to a few different people and capturing them on camera. And as the race went on, so in the first 4 or 5 miles I carried the camera, and had some really lovely comments from people as I was filming. I think they just couldn't believe that I was trying to run a marathon and talk at the same time, you know, and asking questions as to whether I was going to carry the camera the whole time, and so that sort of put me at ease, really, that people didn't just think, oh gosh, what a wanker. But actually the crowds were amazing. I went from kind of being very head down, ignoring people to, you know, making eye contact with people supporting, and, you know, giving kids high fives who are standing on the street and tapping the power up signs that people have put out, and really just embracing it. I found absolutely golden technique for picking up water off the water stations was basically sort of going along the line and about 10 meters out, really eyeballing somebody and saying, I'm coming to you, so that they knew that I was on them. And so it made that kind of the grabbing the water bottles super easy, you know. And that's just all stuff that is just, I know it sounds really stupid, but that's just stuff I'm just not comfortable with. But yeah, real progress. I ran a marathon, I ran a half marathon. I did the Birmingham half marathon with my friend Nathan years ago. And Nathan is, you know, one of my best friends. He's an absolutely great guy. But he, in this marathon experience, honestly, I wanted to completely disown him, because he would be running through these crowds and jeering them up and getting them to scream and raising the atmosphere. And I remember at the time just thinking, oh gosh, please, I wanted the ground to swallow me up. And yesterday, I sort of had it in my mind that if I could do that, I would, if I could find it. And my, I found that place. And actually, I think it just brought so much fun and life to everyone else, particularly going down the finish line. So the last couple of miles I'd been cramping in my hamstring on my right side and in my calf on my right side, and I didn't stop. I knew that I had to slow it down, so it was just kind of like I had to get through. Every time the cramp came, I'd kind of squeeze my hammies and just kind of like talk myself and go, right, come on, you're finishing this, you're finishing this. And so I did this kind of like massive kind of come on as I was running down the road. And honestly, the crowd just responded, which was such fun. Everybody just went mental. I did that a few times, and yeah, it was great. I really, honestly, I've pushed myself so far out of my comfort zone, and as much as I am over the moon to be in the sub 3 hour marathon club. I mean, that is just, you know, such a small percentage of the world ever run a marathon, and a much smaller percentage ever run one sub 3 hours. So, you know, I'm in that gang now. But actually, you know, it was never about the time. It was always about just pushing myself and beating anxiety, beating fear, beating that sense of, or that worry of, you know, everybody's looking at me, what do they think, you know, do they, you know. So, you know, that for me is the achievement. You know, that is absolutely the achievement, you know, of just you know, just enjoying the moment, being in the moment, being very present in the moment. And I'm just so pleased I did it. I think you know, the inevitable question of what's next is going to come up, and I think I'd really like to do an easy marathon later in the year. And I know it's going to sound really knobby, but you know, something like a 3.5 hour, 4 hour marathon. Just go and enjoy it, take the camera around, not worry about the pace, chat to people, talk to people, find out their stories, find out what brought them here. And you know, the brilliant thing, you know, you saw the video at the beginning, the guy is raising money for you know, lads who are sort of, you know, lads' mental health. I can't remember the name of the charity, so I'm sorry, but I'll put a link below. But, you know, everybody's there for a reason. Everybody's got a story to tell, and it would be great to go and kind of continue this journey of discovery for myself, but to go and find out what other people's stories are, and, you know, what got them to the start line and what's going to get them through the finish. And so, yeah, so watch this space. I've got some ideas. You know, as I was going through the last 4 miles, honestly, I was like, I'm never, ever, 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 ever doing this again. You know, a quick drink at the finish line, a medal around my neck, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, okay, I could do this. So I'm aware that so I'm literally just walking a mile with Coco, because as you can see, she well, you can't see, but she's still limping, so I'm going to take her home. I do plan to just get out for maybe just, even if it's half a mile later, just a very, very, very gentle run. But I'm going to be back home soon, and I would just say thank you so much for kind of investing in this journey with me. It's been so fun doing the live videos over the last couple of days. I am over on Instagram on PKS Runs as well. But please do, if you've enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed being a part of this journey, there are going to be more videos. I'm going to, you know, talk about my gear again. So much to say about all of the different parts of my gear. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I will be back sooner than I'd thought this time last week, I have to be honest. Just full of joy today, full of a great sense of pride and accomplishment, and yeah, I did it. So thanks for watching. Keep running.